Folks, we're back here in Grange, Oldham County, Kentucky for Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. We were here 2 years ago, and you can see that the amount of work that they've done here is absolutely phenomenal. Now, it's still behind the fence, but we're here in front of the police department. Old Glory, flying proud, as she should. The stars and stripes, the colors that never run. But the courthouse looks phenomenal, and you can actually walk in parts of it. This right here was fenced up before, I believe. Of course, you can look at the video from 2 years ago. Over here we got the flags. It's about 7:20 in the morning. The sun literally just came up. I believe sunrise today was 7:05, if I'm not mistaken. It's Monday morning, April 14th. Now there's still a lot of work to be done. It's still fenced up. I'm guessing they're probably gonna, lay some grass there, put some flowers. There's the gazebo back over here. It's gonna look phenomenal. Got these huge trees here. Once again, the police department. What we're going to do is walk around here to the church. We're going to hang a right, and we're going to walk all of downtown. Of course, they've got the temporary courthouse in Crestwood. Got some nice benches here. Yeah, this is going to look pretty phenomenal when it's all said and done. But it's taken its sweet time. I will say, look at this, as of February 15th, 2021, they moved everything to Crestwood. So it's safe to say that as of February 15th, 2021, work has been underway. And again, 4+ years is a very, very long time. I've always liked that sculpture there. I don't know what it is exactly, but probably means something to whoever looks at it. That's funny. 15 miles. I don't think anybody has ever driven 15 miles an hour here, but like this guy here, well, he's slowing down now because he sees the camera, but nobody ever does 15. Oh, he's on his phone, so maybe the camera had nothing to do with it, because here in Kentucky it's illegal to be on your phone while you're driving. But in any event, I think 4+ years is way too long. And if it had been done it's a private company, but it's not a private company working for the private sector. It's a private company working for the public sector, for the government. So I'm not anti-government, but I am aware of the fact in my 46 years that whenever government is involved, everything takes longer. Road work takes months, if not years, and possibly renovating a courthouse. Now, they didn't just renovate it, they added wings to it. So I'm trying to be fair. They added wings to it, and I'm also mindful to the fact that there's probably all sorts of historic preservation. They can't just knock stuff down. So we're here on 3rd and Main, and we're in front of the to Haven Baptist Church. I've always liked this church because just look at the amount of care that they have. This grass here, I'd probably get rid of that, but I love this. This is beautiful. Now grass, a lot of times grass is kind of hit or miss. It doesn't really have anything to do with the amount of care. Like for example, here the grass looks very healthy. There, not so much. And that comes down to landscaping. It comes down to how much you water it, when you water it, what kind of fertilizer you use. It's a lot of hit and miss stuff. I mean, you could see just by the bushes and how everything's like really maintained. The trees in really good shape. They got the wreaths. I mean, you can't find a piece of litter anywhere. So, you know, it's not a question of whether or not they're maintaining it. It's just, you know, grass has a mind of its own. And you see it here as well, a little patch here. They've got their grass. This is good grass over here. They don't seem to have any issues. This is the Dahlgren Pioneer Barn. Slightly higher speed limit. 15 miles an hour is that's asking. It's a tall task, because you would think, especially in front of the police department, but I mean, still, I've never seen anyone do 15 miles an hour on that street. I love this house. I don't normally show houses, but if the houses are downtown, then wow, you are definitely not going 25 miles an hour. The 15, a rite of passage, culture, and identity. Very interesting. This one's nice too. I'm not sure if that's a house or maybe like a foundation or something. Rob Morris Chapel. Very beautiful. I really like this. This looks really cool. But you see, like, there. It's just, you know, hit or miss. I like this kind of little hill here. It looks like maybe there was a house here or something. The Alex Beaumont CO8 116 USC. What is this? There's a bunker or something? I don't know. Can y'all leave a comment? What is that? I mean, there's a plaque there. I can see that, but there's like something in there. That's a nice view as well. My Grange video from a couple years ago is sitting at around 5,400 views, which is very, very good. Very good. It means that there's a lot of interest in LaGrange. I could have told you that. Maybe this one here is not doing 25. Got a Peyton S. Head History Museum. This guy here is not doing 25 either. This bus slowed down considerably. If it's the same bus as before that kind of sprang across the street here earlier. I love this house here. This actually warrants stopping and just admiring it. I like this fence here. It's small, but it gets the point, keeps dogs out and that sort of thing, but it's open up here, so it may be for decoration, I don't know. Oldham County History Center. Oh my gosh. I would be heaven in here. I would be in heaven here. And then it says Oldham County, so it's public. So I'm walking in just a tad. You can see some of the work that's being done. Of course, you got the porta potties in there. I don't want to film anyone coming out of there. This cool motorcycle here shows a very important person, a road warrior sculpture. The sculpture represents Oldham County native and World War II veteran Dr. E. Bruce Heilman. When Bruce Heilman turned 86, he circled the lower 48 on his Marine issue Harley, traveling 9,200 miles to bring recognition to World War II veterans. That is very, very cool. That is so cool. Good job, brother. Good job. Thank you for your service. All right, let's continue on. Love these lights. Love those lights. Nice touch. Of course, you got the furniture store. Over here is a collection of court buildings. Picked up records there before. You can see them working hard. Oh, it looks like they've put asphalt down there. And these are some really high fences. Got some folks waiting here. Go to work Monday morning. Got a gate over there. Got the gate here. So it looks like they're investing quite a bit into security. A lot of security devices. Hello. How are you? Over here, I'm not sure what building this is, but I know this is the fiscal court, and I've picked up stuff there before. They're doing a good job. These guys are, it's like maybe 7:30. I don't think it's even quite that late. It might be like 7:20, but they're already hard at work. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cross the street here. A lot of traffic. I tend to not like to break the law while making these videos, so I'm not going to cross when it's not my turn. People say, why don't you just cross the street? Because I'm not allowed to. That's why. I think we're good now. No, I guess not. Does this sign ever change? I mean, I would think it would change right now, because there's a green light here. Yeah, you guys might want to change your okay, so now it's going to go red. So is it going to let me walk here? Is it going to let me walk? No, they're going to come. All right, good stuff. So now they're going to come. Maybe once they're done, it's going to let me cross. Let's see. Can I cross over here? No, I can't. It still says stop. Interesting. So basically, I can't cross this way, but I also can't cross this way. All right, let's see how this works. Okay, so they're gonna keep going. Now he's gonna go. When do I get to go? I hope that remember law enforcement is as perturbed as I am. Okay, so now they're gonna get to go. When do I get to? When does the little person with the little legs and the head and the bot? All right, so I'm gonna just cross. Y'all, I'm gonna try not to get hit by that semi. Whoever operates these things in Oldham County, you need to find another job because you suck at it. S-U-C-K, you suck at it. By chance, can I cross now? No. No, the truck's gonna get to go, and they're gonna get to go, but if you're a pedestrian and you live in LaGrange, you're never gonna get to cross the street because the genius that operates the signs doesn't know what they're doing. So that would be my review for that person. That person should go work at Walmart. You can greet people at the door. You can collect shopping carts, but please do not program signs for pedestrians. Has it maybe changed? Survey says no. And look at the speed here. You got trucks, law enforcement, you got everyday traffic. Everybody gets to cross except for pedestrians here in LaGrange, Oldham County, Kentucky. Seriously, whoever programs those things, please go do something else. Because I tried so hard to wait for the unisex person with the legs and the head and the torso and the arms to come up, and they never did. Also, it didn't have the countdown with the seconds. So let's say that the little silver person doesn't come on the screen. Maybe they have a countdown, 24, 23, 22, like in Louisville and other cities around the world. That one doesn't either. All it says is a hand that says stop, which to me means don't walk. You are terrible at your job. Anyways, enough of that. Enough about that loser. All right, so we're in front of Sophia's Mexican Grill. And we got a Kinder Center here, a bus coming through. Taqueria and Buffet. I bet you they're ecstatic that Tres Hermanos are here. I'm talking, of course, about Sophia's. Unless they're owned by one and the same person, which maybe they're building an empire. In which case, that's fine. I interacted with a really cute cat over here 2 years ago. Right around there. Love these lights. They always remind me of Winchester, because Winchester, they put them over the streets leading up to the courthouse, and it just looks beautiful. I love that. But seriously, can you imagine that? You're a pedestrian, and I had to like literally rush across the street because that semi was about a couple of blocks approaching quickly. How are people supposed to cross the street in LaGrange? Like if you're older, if you're disabled, maybe a parent walking with their kids, how are you supposed to, are you just supposed to sprint? Seriously, whoever's in charge of that sign, please go work somewhere else. Go do something else with your time. Oldham County, please, whoever you employ to do that, I don't know if it's your third cousin by way of marriage, I don't know if you owe them a favor, have them do something less important, like maybe collect cans on the side of the road with a spike and a garbage bag. Don't have them program those signs. All right, here we got mainly creative gifts. I love that thing down there. Can kind of sit there. and watch the train go by if you are so inclined. Got Medlu, got a little bookstore. And I like how the train goes right through downtown Oldham, actually downtown LaGrange. God, I'm still annoyed about those crossing. Got LaGrange Train and Observation Tower, which is that. And I love the rocks. The rocks remind me of Midway, Kentucky, which Midway also has a train that goes right through it. I almost think this guy wasn't going to stop. Good job stopping at that stop sign, sir. Good job. Right pest control. I know you're going to stop. Had nothing to do with me pointing a camera at you. Oh, here we go. Yeah. There you go. You didn't stop either, sir. You didn't stop. That is what's called a California rolling stop. And it makes me wonder, if you did that while there was a camera pointed at you, you must drive horribly when there is not. All right, you went a little fast there as well. Now the good news is, guys, is that people in LaGrange drive terribly, but pedestrians do not have signs that clearly mark when they can cross a major street. So we got Mercantile on Main. I'm serious, guys. Like, some of y'all drive horribly with a camera pointed at you, and you don't have signs at work. I mean, they don't work. They don't do anything. All you got is that red hand. That's it. No countdowns, no nothing. With all the money these businesses are paying in taxes, all the residents are paying in taxes, that's your job, Oldham County. Your job is to maintain these roads, keep those signs working. That is your job. So you get an F for that. Also, I have not seen, I saw one law enforcement vehicle. Excuse me. It looked to be maybe a state agency, Ernesto's Mexican cuisine. So we got Ernesto's, we got Tres Hermanos, we got La Sofia. We got 3 Mexican restaurants in the course of maybe 2 blocks. So that's interesting. That's pretty cool. We got Judith Machine, or no, what is that? Millinery Supply. Okay, some cute hats. No, but I'm being totally serious, guys. Like, you guys got to fix those lights. And when it comes to police officers, I saw one state officer, and I know they're not LaGrange police, because when I started filming, you couldn't see it, but I could because it was behind me. I saw a LaGrange police officer pulling in, and it looks like they have black color vehicles. And the vehicle that we saw making that left where the pedestrian sign doesn't work was in a white vehicle with an emblem on the door. So it makes me think it was a state official and not a city one. Maybe it was an Oldham County official, not a city one. So red pepper. Now, I'm not a negative Nancy. I'm not, you know, here to just point out things I don't like, but you know, it is Monday morning, 7:30. And I haven't seen a single LaGrange police officer driving around, and I've seen a lot of bad driving and a pedestrian sign that doesn't work. So we still have about another couple of minutes. If anything, if we see one, that would be a great thing to say. And usually when there's a John Fetterman lookalike with a camera, okay, you got to stop, but you didn't, and you're in the crosswalk here. You've got a minivan. Shame on you. All right. Okay. Now see, you got to stop back here, but you don't know how to drive. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You didn't have to stop there in the middle of the road. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. That guy just went above and beyond. He did obstruct traffic, which is a traffic violation, but he did it with the best of intentions. I certainly wasn't asking for it, but I do appreciate it. And we're gonna walk here to the end. I'm gonna show you what a Grange police vehicle looks like. I believe they're all parked, which is great. That's great for law enforcement. Keep them parked there, you know. Kind of just look at the railway cameras, and which, by the way, they have, which is really cool. And I talked about that 2 years ago. The railway cameras are phenomenal. Barry Floyd and Baxter, attorney at law. I always like to give love to the attorneys because I am one. It's all I ever wanted to be, as far back as I can remember. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a lawyer. Of course, I wouldn't say it with that drawl, because in Miami we don't have that drawl. We don't say lawyer. We say lawyer. We say attorney. That sort of thing. So, another photographer, huh?
Oh, hi.
How are you? Okay. You're a dead giveaway with that camera. It's really, was that a Nikon?
Yeah.
Nice. So, that's the police department there, and there are the officers. The one in the Jeep I had talked about, who got here when I started filming, which was about, I don't know, what would you say, 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago? And he's still sitting there. So, this is the side of the police department here, and they're just sitting there doing nothing, just talking, while people are driving horribly all around town, and the pedestrian light doesn't work. But I'm gonna tell you something, if anything, I mean anything, happens right here, they're gonna be on top of it. Like maybe someone blows by here at 4 times the speed limit. Now, I'm very pro law enforcement. I'm just not pro law enforcement sitting in a parking space for 20 minutes on a Monday morning in the center of a county seat. Just want to qualify that for you. In any event, fix those pedestrian signs. That's me. Get those officers driving around, burning that taxpayer fuel, so they can look around, make sure there's no one breaking into any of these fine establishments. I know, right? Who would break into a business on a Monday morning in broad daylight? I know. That would go against the criminal's code. Oh, hello, Mr. Squirrel. How are you doing? Where are you anyways? Oh, I can't see you with the glare. I think you're right there. Oh, I'll leave you alone. Oh. All right, friends. Well, that certainly was fun. What a great way to start a week here in Grange, Oldham County. Whoa, that bird just flew by. It was like an SR-71 bird. I'm about to get into my rental car. And this car here was a hybrid. It is a hybrid. Let me tell you something. This car has got some power. So, they're not even coming out to like see who I am. I mean, they're just like literally sitting there. I mean, they're doing nothing. Don't tell me that you're working on task force operations. You are sitting there doing nothing. Now, maybe your shift doesn't start for another half hour. Maybe you like to sit there and talk to your partner in the parking lot. But if that's the case, then where are the officers on duty right now? You see these guys? See these guys right here? If these guys sat in their car and talked and did nothing, guess what? They would not get paid. Do you understand that? Good Lord. Anyways, oh, and please, let's see if they work on this side. Well, actually, over here, they don't even have the sign. So over here, pedestrians have to bank on the fact that they're gonna stop. Are you in a rush? Oh, see, you did. Oh, did you stop? All right. Take care. That guy's Cuban. That's a Cuban. That's Cuban. But see, then you've got to deal with the pressure of having a cubanazo truck driver behind you honking that horn so you don't actually stop. See, like this pedestrian here. See, he's banking. He's taking a chance. He's taking a chance on life. But yeah, so this is the honor code system. And it's a great system if you're in a car. It's a bad system if you're on two lanes. Like this guy here. This guy just gunned it, you know? So the good thing, guys, let's walk back over here. The good thing is that those signs do not work. And over here, there are no signs. You just got to pray to Jesus, Gandhi, or Gandhi's not God, Jesus, who else is a God? David, whatever. You got to pray to a bunch of gods and hope that everybody stops so that you can make it across in one piece. So while the courthouse that's taken 4 or 5 years to rebuild is almost done, the signs don't work. There are no signs over here, and people drive terribly. Oh, and the police officers will sit behind the building for 20 minutes and do nothing. Beyond that, this is a beautiful community. You want to check it out. They've got 3 Mexican restaurants. They've got also, is this going to be a large pickup truck? Come on. No, it wasn't. That must be some sort of a hybrid pickup truck. I like loud pickup trucks. But in any event, got the downtown barber here. So, oh, let's get a monument here to law enforcement. This Oldham County Law Enforcement Memorial is a testimony of gratitude from the people of Oldham County. Great officers there. William D. Porter, Eddie Mundo Jr., Charles David Hawley, Bruce E. Gdansky, would that be correct? Yeah, these guys are heroes without a doubt, and deserve the monument. And I give tribute to all law enforcement officers, but again, credit is due where credit is deserved. You know, but I'm just saying, to me, seeing these guys working, and I'll be at work too. I'll be at work in about an hour. And morning.
Morning.
How are you? You're fighting the good fight.
Thank you.
There you go. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Meeting tomorrow at 2, fiscal court. They're going to make some decisions on it.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thanks for being a good American. And that's what being a good American is all about. You're out there and you're fighting for what you believe in. I have no idea what this initiative is about. I have no idea if I would vote for it. I have no idea if I like it or I don't. But he is being a good American. He's out there. People probably give him the bird. Don't ignore him. Ignore him. Whatever. Say thank you. Say I'll see you at the meeting. But he's doing his civic duty, and that's fantastic. So in any event, we're going to end it here. Sure, if we went over there, it'd still be sitting there. But we watched the game last night. We have a 222 possible break-in at the mercantile shop. Yeah, I'll tell you, that game, man, that quarterback at Auburn, I couldn't believe it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. From Oldham County, Grange, Christian Duke. Look up that name. Attorney at law, if you want to jam me up. I drive a red Cadillac. That's not true. Here, for Sight Sound Slurs on YouTube, sightsoundslurs.com, exploringkentucky.com. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And Oldham County, please fix those signs. And please finish this courthouse. 4 years for anything. You know that this is a whole term of a U.S. presidency here, and you're still not done. You're still not done.